Welcome back. In this video, we'll see how to work on distance tool inside Alteryx. As the name says distance, we are going to find out the distance from one location to another location. So in this case, I want to find out this example. I want to find out the distance from my location to all the cities in the country. Okay, how do I do that? Very simple. Drag and drop that distance tool into the canvas here. So after the trade area, I can say, so from where to where you want to find out distance, let me just expand and explain you. I want to find out the difference between all the cities. These are the centroid. You see all the cities in the country, that's a centroid, and my location, which is latitude, longitude, okay, from my area. So from centroid and source centroid, you see two options are available. So let me find out here. So from this drop down, I can select, let's say, source centroid, and from this drop down, I can select, let's say, centroid option. And also what I can do is I can find out the create nearest interior point inside of the polygon if required. So for time being, you can deselect this option and then just click on run button here. What will happen is you will get a new column over here. If you see in the previous input, there were 10 columns. And if I click on the output, I'm getting 12 columns here. These are 12 fields. So in the input anchor, 10 fields, output anchor, 12 fields are there. So what are the two extra fields created? Let us see an example here. So these two fields will tell you that what is the distance from your particular location and in which direction you want to drive. Okay. So the previous example which you have seen, we were getting the nearby locations, but on the map. But if you want to technically see in the exact manner, what is the location or the distance in miles or kilometers, you can use this option here. Now it says from distance, which is 127 kilometers, and NW means northwest. Same way, 588 kilometers, which comes as in the north direction. Now for a new person, it will be definitely difficult to understand. To make it more simple, I can just pick up from the preparation tab one select tool, drag and drop it here. What I will show in the output is, let me deselect all and I'll just select few fields. One is the city of India, my place where I'm right now sitting here, and I want to find out the distance in miles and which direction should I drive. That's it. These 4 columns in the output would be great enough. When I click on run button, and now I think this would be a bit easier to understand, a bit easier. So for example, let me read from the top. So if someone asks me what is the distance from Pune to Mumbai, okay, Pune, Mumbai are nearby cities, so I can tell them 68 miles and I have to drive in the northwest direction. Again, if someone asks me from Pune location, my location, to Ahmedabad, okay, what is the distance? I can say 315 miles in the north direction. So this is mostly used by the outlets which serve the food and fast food. They find out that which location, which outlet is nearby to which location. So this is very useful for those people here. So finding a distance. Also for people in the transportation, in which direction should the truck go, which is the location for the target. Many case studies are there. Okay, but you see now it would be much easier to understand. So coming back to the distance tool will give you the distance between 2 points. Now there are plenty of different options in the configuration window. If you just go down and scroll one by one, you can see the simplest option I can see the distance if you want in kilometers. As I said earlier, in some countries the distance is found out in miles and in some countries in kilometers. So you can keep on changing the options based on your requirement. And that's it. So when you click on the output anchor, this is the output which you can show to your client or colleague, right? For time being, I hope you have understood how do you work on the distance tool inside Alteryx. That's all for this video.